Hey everybody. Hope you're having a good Monday evening tonight. Cool. And we are on both networks that we broadcast to here on Wandering DMs. So welcome to another episode of Dan Plays Games from the Elder Times. This is Dan, and this is the game from the Elder Time, namely Pool of Radiance, the AD&D game from 1988, now on Steam. Hey, Elfiend. You found us. Good to see you tonight. Hope you're having a good start to the week. Man, I don't know if it's ever going to cool off. So I'm here in New York, and today in late September, it was still in the mid-80s today. And I'm like, ugh, please. All right, so I got my handy, as usual, I got my handy dandy code wheel here to get through the 1988 style copyright protection. And that, you know, it's funny, that Elven Rune is my least favorite one. That is like the hardest one to match up with the printed code wheel. Is it? I cannot figure that one out. It's got like two tails on the right. I guess it's got to. For the life of me, I can't figure that out. Anyway, I'm going to try this, and then this, and the Dwarven Rune, sort of like pi, but more of it. And read the dotted line. So is the code word Efreet? Yes? Yeah, you know, I agree with that, Aelfin. You know, the first year that I moved here, I could not get over, and I moved here at the 1st of September to start a teaching job. I don't think I've ever been so hot in my life as that first September that I moved here. And I might not have had AC at the time, and I remember just roasting. I remember the time going, I clearly cannot live anywhere south of New York because it's just murder. For me coming from further north, I was like, I can't deal with anything more than this. How's that sound level? To me, okay, on my end, that is like really loud. I guess I have my headphones dialed up. So this is where we left off last time. So I was in the textile house and getting completely brutalized by. Am I back in Podal Plaza? No, this is Kudos Well, right? And just getting completely brutalized by the horrible, horrible level draining undead and poisonous beasts. So I managed to get out, and that looked uncertain for a while. So I am heading back to town here to ammo up again. All right, so here we are in the settled part of. Now, my goal for tonight, and I spent like a couple weeks trying to level up my guys. My goal for tonight is to go and finally take out the Temple of Bane tonight. So last time, obviously, had a giant horde of orcs, led by a max level half-orc cleric and named Mace. And that guy toasted me with repetitive hold persons and repetitive hold persons. So I think at this point, I have leveled up enough that I think I have at least 3 bullets in the gun that I can use against him. So I have 2 clerics that I control that could cast Hold Person. I got Nirjarini could cast Charm Person on him. And then I think I should also carry a Magic Missile because those other things he could possibly make a saving throw against. But Magic Missile will, if I hit him, is automatic and at least prevents him from casting for a round. So I could at least get a little breathing space that way. Pretty sure I don't have any commissions that I'm due. I guess let me rapidly go through the characters and see if anybody's due to level up. Oh, that's new. Proclamation 114. Well, you know, actually, that is actually the one downside. Actually, I'm actually worried about losing him. Honestly, I mean, not that he's the best strategic spell chooser, but I'm actually like, when I lose Durden after that, I think I'm gonna be less happy. I mean, Durden's an idiot, but I like him. He's our idiot. We're like, everybody in the party's like, that idiot. But if anybody else says anything bad about him, we're like, we are coming for you, buddy. You know how that is. Okay, so where are my notes here? So Proclamation 114. CXIV. What is that? CXIV. Be it known that the Council is offering a special reward for the safe return of the heir to the House of Bivant. Said miner was carried off during a buccaneer attack on the merchant ships in which he was sailing. Apply to the Council Clerk for the Council's commission and additional information as to the abduction. Okay, that's interesting. You know, I'm totally down for anti-pirate action. Or buccaneers. It's totally, yeah, Durden's totally an honorary sibling, who is also higher level than everybody else. Yeah, okay, so let me go in and confirm that. Hey, Disparrow, how are you tonight? 1558? Yeah, I guess so. So this is technically night. I'll come back around to that. Let me see if I can look here. So 15, 3, 6, 12, 24. Well, okay, if I'm about to lose Durden, then admittedly I'm not going to level him up. I got to admit, you know what? I don't mind the summer. That I'm not the big. I'm not a beach guy or anything, but I don't mind the summer. But now I think I'm ready for. I think I'm ready to move on at this point. 15, 3, 6. Okay, so 2, 4, 8. Probably. So I didn't get any like huge great encounter or huge great treasure last time. So it's probably unlikely that I'm in a position to level up anybody. 20. Well, okay, I say that, and I actually. Getting my book here. I think Cadell might be able to grab a magic user level, right? Yeah, okay. Glad I checked. That could be handy. 2, 4, 8. And the thief is higher, so no. 2, 4, 8, no. 15, 3, 6, no. She probably needs like 20, 20,000 or something to get fifth. Fifth is 22,000. Okay, so just Cadell. That's good. Can I get in here after hours? That's interesting. So while the shops and the city council are closed, the guild hall is open all the time. That's an interesting little point. Yep. Good catch on that. The e-store. Somehow, I wish that this particular message said left or right. For like that would be more in the game. Plus, it would be easier for me. We trade only magic users here. Do you want to trade? Well, yeah, that's why I'm here. Okay, does Cadell have enough money for this is the question. Does not. All right, so here, view. Not entirely sure how much. Try that again. Cadell will become a 3rd level magic user. Yes. Sweet. Okay, so now I got to pick a spell for Cadell. Stinking Cloud. Stinking Cloud's been pretty good. Terrible range. Terrible range. But pretty powerful if you get it off. Yeah, maybe they have different shifts of trainers. They go all night. Because they know adventurers are late owls. They know adventurers keep weird hours. I'm going to go in that haunted house, like, starting at midnight. Was that really the best choice? But we all do it. Yeah, it's the same guy there, right? So I'll take Stinking Cloud. We'll try that. Okay. And Cadell, I guess I'll keep track of how many hit points he has when he levels up. I do agree. You know, usually the best defense is good offense is pretty good advice usually. So, yeah. So I'm happy to be offensive based. Let me. You know, the other thing I should check here is do I have any like weird? I'm not entirely sure if I have any weird equipment I need to get rid of. No. Last episode was really harsh. It was just like getting drubbed by just really hideous wandering monsters over and over again. Okay, so I don't think I have to sell anything. That all looks good. I guess the other thing is, okay, he doesn't have anything to throw. All right, in a couple minutes I'll go ammo up a bit. Interesting about that Disbarrel, yeah. So maybe in the sequels that would be more useful for mirror image. Yeah. Okay, so definitely get some magic back. So going into the Temple of Bane here. Whole bunch of cures. 2, 3, 4. I'm wondering if I should take Detect Magic. I'll do this. That's fine. I know there's no traps in there. So 1, 2. Well, and Silence can lock down somebody. Now, I hope he doesn't throw it near me. That would suck. Yeah, okay, so I'll take the Sparrow's advice from last time. If I just load up Durton with nothing but hold persons, then that's all he can cast. So I'm going to kind of box him into casting that. And is there a next frame here? I guess Prayer's been good, so that's fine. Good stuff. All right, so here is Cadell with his new level. Stinking Cloud's the thing. All the cool Magic users are carrying Stinking Cloud this season. All right, now, of course, there are a crap ton. Okay, so there's a crap ton of orcs I'm going to be facing, so obviously sleeps will be good for that. The question is, should I take a charm person to throw at Mace? Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I think I have to carve through a crap ton of orcs, so I'll definitely take sleep on that. That looks good. Okay, so he's all loaded up. All right, so here is, so Nirjarini is my dedicated magic user, so definitely Stinking Cloud at 2nd level. Okay, so she's going to take the Charm Person, try to tag him, and I'm also going to take Magic Missile. That's my stab at this. Not taking any sleeps. That's how I'm going to do that. That is how I'm going to do that. So I get 3 different ways, 3.5 if you count Durton, if he does the right thing, to possibly take down the NPC cleric. So that is my stab. So 20. So I need at least 4 days of rest. I think that ought to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not entirely sure what Cadell's max hit points are at the second. Okay, thanks for that, Disparel. Okay, you got to kill him before the battle's ended if I charm him. Noted. Great. Okay, so Cadell got 3 hit points from a magic user level. I guess that's from a multi-class magic user level. That's actually pretty impressive now that I think about it. 24, 23, 16, 16, 14, 16. Okay, so there we go. Exit this. Might as well save this. Yes. Pool the money. Finally thinking to do that. Okay, so that's a different store. So I'll go through and like give everybody like about 20 errors or so as well too. Bye-bye. Yep. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, probably enough. Okay, Hardens Cleric. How many darts does she have? I'm going through darts. Oh, right, I ran entirely out of darts. Holy smoke. Crazy. 2, 3. I'm just completely max out her encumbrance here. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, Disparel. Oh, you can't take Animated Dead either. Oh, fascinating. Yeah, I think you guys had told me that before, that you can't take Charm Person between combats, which of course was my initial instinct of how you'd want to use Charm Person in a tabletop game. So that's actually very good information. because of the way this interface is working, I have to go back and forth between the joining and the buying. $44, still not enough. 2, 3, 4. Yep. That was the first time I think I totally run out of ammo. Last time. Okay, 64 dots. I really feel that ought to. I mean, you know, I'm coming in loaded up with spells, so frankly, I really shouldn't be spending too much time throwing darts in this fight, frankly. Yeah, right. That combination's a little bit awkward here. But, you know, I understand it's the window itself literally doesn't have any more physical space. I guess they could have paged it, I suppose. Okay. And then I'll go to the other shop and get some oil for my clerics. Share the money. Yes. Buy. 1, 2. Not enough money. What? Pull it. Buy it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, I'm philosophically troubled with the clerics with the oil, so I usually don't buy too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is me assuaging my conscience over that issue. Share the money. Get out. My clerics actually might be a little rusty. My cleric play, sketchy at best. Okay, so that is how I'm gonna try this. Well, you're right about that, Elfiend. Yeah, the clerics could have had. Well, you know, even it, you know, actually, I think it was Unearthed Arcana that it gave him like a staff sling, if I recall correctly. Is that what happened? Yeah. Yeah, that is accurate. According to the player's handbook, they don't get any ranged weapons at all. Well, that's interesting, Despair. That's an interesting way of going about it. I think I saw somebody was showing us a. I have to go across the bay, right? Someone was showing us like a tabletop character sheet the other day, where the paper was laid out the same way, of like basically containers and of like physical graphical slots. And if you carried like something big like a polearm, it had to take up multiple slots on the page. Right. Right. They clearly didn't have any of the supplement stuff yet in this game. Not even like, you know, subclasses from the player's handbook, obviously. All right, here I am on the eastern edge of the city. Going to take the southern passage in, which is a more direct shot. So, of course, this is the area where the poor monsters are all used to being abused by the high priest, apparently. So I will remember to tactfully abuse any monsters I run into. Here we are. Oh, I'm surprised. I guess I'm not going to get a chance. Well, that's interesting. Oh, for God's sake. I'm going to have to... Not super happy about losing resources over this nonsense. One upshot is all my fighters will be able to sweep. So they'll get their level number of attacks in melee against these guys that are less than 1 hit die. Oh, for Pete's sake. Well, there goes Cadell's hit points. There's the increased hit points gone right there. This is such a giant mob, I feel like I gotta throw down some sleep spells. I might. It's not great, but I think I'm gonna just have to get rid of these guys and then go resource up again. Yeah. F you, man. You know, for some reason, I actually read these guys as kobolds for some reason. But either way, we agree they're less than 1 hit dice, so I can... For Pete's sake. Now, I will say that I have managed to do a 3-peat of no character deaths. So I went 3 weeks with no character deaths. When I mentioned that to my co-host Paul, he said, "Well, then you're due." Thanks. All right, so here I'm gonna switch to melee. Yeah, so anybody that's a fighter should be meleeing here. Nice. Nice. Ah. Going for a 3-peat there. Same thing with Cadell. Why not? I mean, it's funny because me not having, you know, this whole name of sweep attack was invented in this game. And so having not played this, I had never heard the phrase sweep attack until Paul told it to me last year, actually. And now that's what I call that feature. Rats. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the weapons of mass destruction here. So I can plant one right here. I think if I made it to the next block, I would probably push through if I did have to fight anybody, but I didn't even get on the block with the temple, so. Now, amusingly, oh, I have 2 charms. I need to fix that when I go back. I guess she's been carrying around 1 charm. You know, I'm gonna throw down a charm person just to practice, actually, because I haven't actually used it. So I'm gonna take this as an opportunity to do that. You're already hit. Oh, of course he makes a saving throw. Poop. Let's see what Brother Durton does. Because, of course, sleep doesn't give any saving throw by the rules. So that's handy. That's a very large mob of goblins. Okay. So that's the utility of loading up Durton with nothing but whole persons there. All right, so she is next to somebody. So I intentionally moved male one up to get sweep attacks there, obviously. Let's try that again. Are you damaged? Okay. Oh, interesting. Thanks, Fight This Barrel. Yeah, I have, right, this did seem like a big batch of these guys. Got it. Got it. And that is classic D&D. That is a thing that D&D always did by the book. I can even almost make sense of that as like the more, I don't know, the beefier your party, maybe the more noise you're making or something like that, and drawing more monsters. That kind of sort of makes sense. Good. Can I... So that guy down there is charmed, so he won't... Did I guess I miscalculated that. Right, I charmed the guy. I charmed the guy further up is what I did this time. So is that guy? So the charm guy is working on his own like an NPC, right? Is that what's happening? Nice, man. Griffith packs a punch. Good job, man. Trying to see where would be a good place for Griffith to step into. Oh, he must have been guarding, eh? Goodbye. Got it. Got it. That's I kind of was lost track of the charm guy acting on his own is what happened. That's not a great location. So I'm gonna go stock up again when I'm done with this. Cast this. Look at that guy. I think that's the first magic missile that I've cast, actually. Jeez. I'm kind of surprised these guys are still fighting, because I think I've taken over half of them, so I feel like they should be about to break morale any second here. Okay, so that's interesting that in melee, my guys can coup de grace more than one when they're sweeping, which is different than the multiple ranged attacks. That's interesting. Yeah, I agree with that. I'll be interested if... I mean, I assume probably Durton doesn't have enough intelligence to aim his whole person at mace when we get there. All right, there we go. Right, do this. Don't have any weapons right this second. Good try. Oh, Rollins down to 6 hit points. That's not good. All right, so teeny tiny little number of XP and probably no treasure to speak of from one. Yep, nothing. Just share it. Ah, for Pete's sake. I'm not bothering with that. Okay, so that having happened, I think I do need to go back and resource up. Which is not terrible, because actually I'm realizing that the loadout on Near Jarini's spells wasn't optimal, so not the worst thing. Wow, took some real damage there on some of those guys. Right, I don't think I used any ammo at all. I didn't use any arrows in that fight to speak of. Okay. All right, but here's an opportunity to possibly improve my... Okay, the whole person was very nice, so that's fine for Durton. He's full up. He's full up. And the thing I can improve is Near Dream. So I will take one Charm Person, I'll take one Magic Missile, and I'll take one Sleep. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to Sparrow. That was certainly the best use of sweep attacks that I've had so far. All right, so it looks like Cadell needs 15 hit points back, so let me refresh my water here before I do this. So hopefully I don't get surprised by a giant mob going in again. Hope you guys saw the show, I guess yesterday. Wow, these days for me are very long at the moment. Just yesterday with Alyssa Faden about her cartography art, which was, and because every time we have people on from like Frog God Games or Luke Gygax or something like that, at some point they're going to go, we're getting great maps from Alyssa Faden. So I thought it was interesting to finally get a chance to speak with her directly. And we don't get to talk about Greyhawk too much on the show either, so that was kind of nice to be able to rap with somebody. Okay, let's try this again. You know, that's nice that it's round trip passage, right? They could have charged you in both directions. Like if you're on, they could have been like, oh, and you know, having taken a treasure out of the far part, where they could then charge you like, oh, now it's going to be 100 gold pieces to get back. Try this again. Okay. All right, so here is the Temple of Bane area. I'm just going to save this right now. So if I can just get to the other side, I know how to get in the doors. We spot a group of orcs. I'm going to advance so that I can parlay. Advance. Parlay. Abusive. We gotta keep all you non-believers out of here, the monster says as they begin to leave. So hit the road, you bums. Yeah, that's... You're stupid. Well, there is that, right? Okay. You stand in front of the entrance to a large, shadowy temple. An old, blind, decrepit orc stands outside with 8 orc guards. As you approach, they move, allowing you entrance into the temple. You got it. That's where I'm going, buddy. Okay, so we know, and this might be the last time that we've got Durton on our side. So we know at the far end here, there's the altar. Right there, I think. In front of you is an altar that is smeared with blood and covered with crude black handprints. What will you do? And here, so previously I was like, I don't know, destroy it or leave it. But we know we're going to destroy it, and then we're going to get jumped. So here is where the shit happens. As you destroy the altar, the temple doors fly open, and a screaming horde of orcs led by a half-orc cleric attack. You turn to face them. So last time, I remember, like, there's only a picture of one coming at me. That doesn't seem too bad. And then we're here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Even though I was supposedly ready for this, it's still not great. Okay. Okay. So Griffiths is coming with whole person. So we're going to do that. Great. I think last time I didn't get initiative ahead of anybody. Of course, the cleric spell, I still have to wait a beat. So I hope he doesn't get shot. Fuck balls! Son of a fucking bitch! Shit! Son of a bitch. Brr. Fuck. Now Maelwyn is way out of position to cast Stinking Cloud. I don't have any fancy scrolls or anything. Poop. All right, so I don't see anything I can do here other than sleep. Definitely gonna get that off. That's interesting. Can I walk past the? I've never thought to test that. I guess so few things have bows in this game. I never thought to think about that. Huh. Well, I'm committed now. So I think once I've got to this point, I'm committed to casting the sleep spell. Huh. Guess I should have tried that. So I'm going to try to pick up as many of the guys with the bows as possible. That seems good right there. Would it be better down here? No, the max is right here. So I want a good roll here, obviously. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I got the full 9. That's a good deal. So that guy. So those guys are attacking adjacent, right? So they must not be attacking with bows at that point. Okay, so casting's not an option with Griffith right now. Hey, Lord Pseudo. Yeah, I'm coming back in the Temple of Bane, trying to close this out. Okay, so I just can't cast right now. He is down 3 hit points. I wish these guys were goblins. Fuck. Man, those bows are... Okay, so now they've got battle axes up front there. Boy, that giant batch of archers is a real pain. Okay, so Cadell cannot cast. I mean, hypothetically... 25 hit points. Well, you know, I'm gonna start taking a crack at him. No. Thank you, Lorsudo. Yeah, I do have Fireball and a Scroll. I kind of wanted to put that in my spell book later. Okay, so Rollin can hit and not much else. Good. Oh man, those guys are leaders with 8 hit points. Jiminy Christmas. I guess they're not all leaders. Not all the archers are leaders because they're reporting like 5 hit points for some of them. Son of a bitch. I really wish Cadell had hit him. Boy, this doesn't look good, I'm afraid. All right. She can't cast. So can I use this? Can I use a scroll in this situation? Would that be possible? Hypothetically. So this seems okay. So this seems like it's willing to let me use a scroll, even though I can't cast normally. And I do have Fireball, and I do have Hold Person there. Now, okay, so Fireball comes out of a scroll at 6 levels. So 6 times 3.5 is like 3 times 7 is 21. So that's almost certainly not enough to wipe out Mace. Although if I damage him, then at least he can't cast. Well. Okay, so radius, right? Thank you. That's what I. So radius of 3 squares. So I'm just kind of looking right now. Yeah, get him right on the end there. Now, so if I put it here, is the area square, or is it actually jaggedy roundy when they do it? I mean, okay, so 1, 2. I mean, I think that first diagonal counts as 1. So if I plant it here, it's going to hit Cadell, and he has just about as many hit points as it could do on average. I think I'm going to do this. So I think I'm going to do this. 1, 2, 3. So this will definitely damage Mace. That'll wipe out the whole person he's about to cast and save 3 of my party members. 1, 2, 3. Actually, it can tag Durton. Got it. Thank you, Avina. So that makes sense. So everything except the 3 squares in the corner. 1, 2, 3. Right, so it's going to hit Cadell. If I put it there, it's going to hit Cadell and Durton. 2, 3 plus him. Actually, it's going to hit Griff. It's going to hit 3 of my guys who all have just about the amount of hit points that it causes. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. So I've been doing a lot of collateral damage intentionally. Do I dare do that? Do I dare do that? I mean, they might save. That's going to take out a lot of orcs. Really? You think here, Disparrow? Because that won't hit Mace. All right, let me okay, let me look at her let me look at her other options. I wouldn't mind having if there was a magic missile somewhere in one of these things. I would probably go for that right this second. Right, there's the second fireball. Good call on that. You think? Because he's about to cast Hold Person, like in just a second. And I'm going to lose half my party right then. I'm like really worried about that. One, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So if I cast Fireball, you think like here? That would actually still catch some guys, right? 2, 3. You know, okay, so all these guys in this block are all asleep. I got like, see, not all the archers are leaders, right? These guys are leaders. Here, just the guys up front. These guys still have 5 hit points here and here and here. Okay, so I'm gonna go with my hideous. If I put it here, I would still catch 2 of my guys. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm gonna. So I got a big block that's asleep here. I'm actually gonna use a fireball and plant it here, and intentionally catch 3 of my guys, but catch a lot on the southern end plus mace. Yeah, it's just the guys up front. It's just the guys up front. This not that guy. Just the guys right on the leading edge. So here we go. This might be a terrible idea, but that's what I'm going to do. I have not seen a fireball in this game. Here it comes. Sorry, friends. Right there. I just, oh God. I'm so worried about him casting hold against 3 of my own guys that I'm going to intentionally blow up my guys with a fireball. Really, it won't hit my party members? I think my understanding is it will hit the party members. Oh, if I do the 2 orcs furthest down. Really? On this one? Oh. Really? Are you sure? Because if there's only one, you don't think that would hit my 2 guys, Durton and Cadell? Because if there's only one space in the diagonal, then they would still be there here. All right, I'm putting it here to wipe out as many orcs as possible. Here goes. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay, 20 points. So I think one of my guys is gonna go down if he doesn't save, and the other 2 will have like about 2 hit points left. Okay. All right, that is a ferocious spell. So it's about to hit my guys here. Good. Okay. All right. He made his save. Lost his spell. That's why I did that. Ah! Durton goes down. I think the other 2 guys will still be up with a couple hit points. Yeah. Okay. Saved. Good. Good stuff. I wish Durton had saved. Okay. And Cadell saved. Okay. All right. Okay. We're in business. All right. Okay. Okay, I like that. I like him being reduced to melee. That's a good deal. Okay, so Harton can't cast. I don't have much he can do. Is anybody asleep? Almost everybody's asleep. Okay, so I'm gonna try to whack some guys and see if they lose morale. So I'm gonna hit this leader here who's asleep. And Harden tends not to hit very well. So okay, so thank you for educating me about the fireball in this game. Right. Here I am back. Here I am back here again. Okay, so Harden can cast He's got a hold person. He's got a silence. I think he gets a save against either one, right? I'm gonna hit him with a hold. Now the question is, I mean, whoops, I have to wait for that, don't I? Okay, so Maelwyn can cast, and here comes the next sleep spell. So these guys, okay, the guys to this point are helpless. These guys are all up. So this seems like a pretty good space right here. You know, it's a good question. I don't know. I mean, whole person, if I recall, has a really good range. I assume silence is okay. Okay, so at least it's okay. So at least I got some breathing space for my guys to cast spells. That's critical. So I'm gonna try the charm. Fuck. Really? Whole person like with 6 or 7 squares? Holy smoke. Fuck. Shit. Good. Crap. Okay, well, that was... Okay, so Nir Jirani is out. Fuck. I want Griffith to tag that guy for about 10 hit points like he does sometimes. Really? So he's out of range of this. You're right. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Okay. So, well, at least that answers whether I'm casting against one or multiple. Okay, so these guys are all held. Are there any other leadery types? I think the archers are all gone at least. That guy's down. No, this guy. Okay, so hit this guy. And... Okay. Okay, so again, this guy and this guy. Man, I'm glad he didn't attack near Jarini. Shit. Shite! Have a stinking cloud, sir. Is that it's 2 by 2, right? For the area. I think that makes him, that just made him helpless, right? I have half of mine to run down there and just so I can stab that guy. But I only got 8 hit points. There we go. There we go. Okay. So at least I'm not getting paralyzed 3 at a time. That's what I was worried about. Okay. So that was, I don't know how unconventional my tactics are here. So I intentionally blew up half my party with a fireball, and then I'm taking hits to go stab that guy. Maelwyn. She's got a stinking cloud. Why not? Guess I'll okay. So, guess I'll get him back in the action here. Got it. Oh, I like the fact that that stinking cloud is boxing those guys in the corner where they can't get out of. That is not a bad deal. Yeah, I think you're right. It was nice that they made their saves. Those guys both had both had hit points that they could have survived it anyway. They would have had like about 2 left, I think. It wouldn't have been a pretty situation afterwards, but. And these guys are still coming. All right, I am gonna take a round to bandage people that need it. Shit. So Rollins down to 1 right now. I don't have any. Don't have any spells left at all. Jesus. Yeah, I'm trying. I guess Rollins got 3. I'm trying real hard to get them to break morale. Missed it by 1. Man, this is still pretty dicey. That's a good that bit in the corner is good for me. Yeah, that's too bad. All right, so I'm gonna in an attempt to get as many people down as possible, I'm gonna cast Hold Person here, and hopefully I get that off. Okay, so what would be smart here if I box out some of these guys? So if I paralyze, who else is having trouble here? I guess I'll just zap these guys here is what I'll do. Yeah. You know, I should have targeted that last archer too, shouldn't I? Nice! So if I can get it back around to Griffith, he's got another hold person spell. Damn it. Man, this is really hairy. Oh, that stinking cloud's gone. That's not great. I mean, do I dare? Is that... Good. Nice. Shit. Man, there's a lot of orcs here. All right, so get this guy who still has the bow. Get that guy, and okay. So these guys, if I pin these guys in, then nobody can get past them. That's kind of nice. So I get that guy and that guy. I'm glad they're not making their saves. At least there's that. Because the whole point of having these guys paralyzed is to block people out of there. So hit this dude. One more hit point would have been nice. Yeah, so well, should I? Do you think curing the guys who are up, is that worthwhile, or is that a waste of a round? I think I'm probably going to get 4 hit points back, which is about 1 hit. They're mostly missing, so I feel like that might be profitable, actually, if I'm not crazy. And, you know, let me see if he's got any crazy... No, he doesn't. I'm actually gonna cast Cure on Rollin, so he can take another hit. Okay, so same thing here. Harden's got 6. Maelwin's got 16. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna cast Cure on myself. Really? With people with less than 5, you wouldn't bother? Well, I'm gonna try this. I didn't see how many he got. Man, if I just had like one other sleep spell, if I just had one more mass spell right now, but the guys who can do that all got whacked. Oh man, he got 1 hit point, didn't he? God damn it. And the other thing is I forgot that Rollin always rolls a 1 anytime hit points are involved for him. That's the thing I should have remembered. Damn it. Oh, brother. Yeah, I was really hoping for 4. I would like the average, you know, if it was been 4, he would have gotten to 7, then he could probably take an extra hit is what I was hoping for. Now Harden's up to 10. That's not terrible. Okay, now I'm going to start taking down people who are paralyzed. Boy, that's a bad position for Rollin right there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Good job. Okay, that was just the end of the round, I guess. You know, I see. I'm almost. This is crazy. I'm almost willing to pull. I'm going to try to. I have half in mind to pull Rollin out of that melee so he can go attack these guys that are paralyzed. But they're gonna. I'm gonna get 2 back attacks. He's AC 1. Let me think about that. It's about 2 pips out of 20, and the back attacks I think give him like 4. I think so. That'd be like 6 pips out of 20. So it's like 3 out of 10, 30%, and then 2 of them. It's about 50-50. It'd be about 50-50 whether one of them hit him. That's too much. Damn it. If I can get one of those orcs down there, and they are still coming. He's got 1 hit point. Good. Oh, that's a good point, Disparel. That's a good point. And that's about 30% they hit me. Damn it. Oh, shit, they're coming awake. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. That is shitty. So these guys... Okay, well... Okay, so these... Okay, not all of them, though. Okay, so I'm gonna try that. Here we go. Good. Good. Thank you, Disparel. Thank you. That's why I did that. There we go. So I'm thinking the same thing here, but that would obviously be 4 attacks, which is terrible. Good. Do it again. No. Man, we are holding. Man, we are holding tough though. Jeez, any one of these shots could take my guys out. Oh god. Holy shit on a stick. Man, if I was just like one space over, it was just one extra space over, I'd be attacking those sleep guys. Yeah. God, dude, he's got 3 hit points. Same thing. He's got AC 0. It's not going to change it too much. 1 pip, 5 pits. I'm going to take 1 step over. Is that guy helpless? All right. Well, no, I'm still adjacent to both those guys. Wait, I can totally move over. Right? Here? Yeah, like that. And then hit this guy. Bam. Is that guy asleep? Okay, I'm going to try this again. I'm pushing my luck like crazy. So take 1 step over. I'll take 1 back attack. Good. This is very stressful. Malin's doing great job. Malin is the hero here. I don't know if Nir Jarini is dying, but I can't spare anybody right now. Yeah. Damn it. Damn it. Jesus. Come on, start running. Jesus Christ, heart and shit. That's shit. Okay, now I'm down to 2. Oh man, oh man, you gotta be kidding me. Holy smoke. Hardin's been sitting here with 3 hit points for like this whole fight. There's almost nobody left that's asleep. Because I can take one more step here and have this guy in range. And I suppose I could step top left and then have those guys all in range. I guess that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take one hit here. Unreal. Good. Boy. Is anybody damaged? Nobody's damaged. Come on. Unbelievable. And thank God I have pretty good armor. Don't do it. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Okay, good job. My God. Okay, so there's nobody paralyzed left. There's nobody helpless left, unfortunately. So it's 2 against whatever this is, 8. Yeah. Man, Harden did great. Harden gets the MVP award in that fight, I think. That was amazing what he managed to do. So That is too bad. There's nobody injured next to me. Damn it. Can you believe this? Shit. There's no way this can work now. This is the most unreal thing I've ever seen. Okay, so Melwin's got 7. Melwin still has 7, but my God. Yeah, they're getting back attacks against me. I got about 2 more hits in Melwin, I think. Damn it. I can't believe. I mean, I can't expect anybody to hit any less than these guys are. These guys are like stormtrooper level accuracy. Okay, all right, that takes out the guy behind me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I got 7 hit points and I got 7 enemies. Damn it. I mean, if I statistically keep on in this, I mean, the thing is, this is going so long, people actually are going to die, is the problem. And there's 6 enemies. Fuck! Now I'm down to 1. Yeah, the morale calculation must be like a ratio of like how many, which sort of makes sense, honestly, of how many people are on each side. There we go. Shit. Wow. That was, boy. That was just a horror show. Holy shit. God damn it. God damn it. I was so close. I was so close. Wow, when the fireball went off and I got the leader and a whole bunch of orcs, boy, I thought I was in good shape. Oh. Damn it. Wow, that breaks, and obviously that breaks my streak, is probably I'm more pissed than anything. Well, also I just got hungry. Thank you. Thank you for that. Okay, so what would you guys like to see? Yeah, I mean, after I blew him up, what would you guys like to see tonight? You want me to go take another crack at that, or I think the next thing I was going to do was like start exploring the wilderness for the first time. So clearly I got to restore my game. What would you guys like to see? Should I take another crack at that, or take a breather again? Damn it, so close. Boy, that first round where they tag, 3 of my spellcasters, and I had Griffith about to cast Hold Person. He got tagged with those arrows. That is really tough to come back from. I had a tiny little window where I was able to cast spells freely. All right, so I gotta start the game again, of course, because it just boots me out, as you would do in the early days. Unreal. All right, I'm just gonna hit escape through the loading screen. So I saved it. The textile. Thank you for the terrible suggestion, Avina. I feel like I was. I mean, I think most of us came to the idea that the textile house was worse than the Temple of Bane. Like I was getting just hammered much worse than I was here. I think I'm leaning towards exploring the wilderness. I have at least 2, possibly 3 wilderness commissions, I guess. So I think I'm gonna do that tonight, and then I'm gonna come back again. I'm gonna lick my wounds and come back again next week, I think. Good Lord, that is rough. That's really rough. I have half mine just beat up on other things, but boy, that was close. It was tantalizing too. It was like tantalizing that I was going so many rounds with those guys missing Maelwyn and Harton. It's really made start. It's crazy, but I thought I had a chance there. Okay, so I really, I have a couple commissions that seem to be wilderness based, but I kind of don't know what direction they're in, so I'm just going to be wandering. I'm going to be wandering around kind of for the first time. Yeah, I think I get that, Disparel, and I was trying, but I had a sequence of I think I moved 3 spaces, and I had 3 encounters with poison level drainers every time. Okay, so I'm going to leave the city. It is a silly place. Oh, I guess I'm back there already. Leave. All right, so I am in the wilderness for the first time. You surprise a group of minotaurs. Oh, geez. I guess I'm going to parlay with the minotaurs. And I'm going to be sly, because I think minotaurs like to be sneaky, so maybe they'll appreciate that. Ah, you have insulted the minotaurs. The minotaurs attack you immediately. Of course they do. Please don't be like 100 of them. Oh. Ah, interesting terrain. So this is the first time I've seen the terrain difference. How many minotaurs am I dealing with? Is it literally 1 minotaur? I think you're right, Laura Sudo. Minotaurs seem to be solitary creatures, because there's just one of them. He's got 33 hit points. Okay, so Minotaur, well, they're 5 hit dice, so sleep is not an option, charm is not an option. So I guess if I just start tagging him with missile weapons. Gah. Man, that's going to be hard to shake off. So close. Oh, Durton. How about you... How about you stick with the party? This is classic tabletop D&D of like half the party goes, we're going to sit here and we're going to set up a nice defensive line, and then some other party member goes, I charge. You know how that goes. I don't think she can do anything. Man, Harton was a trooper in that. That was impressive to watch, honestly. Harton really hung tough. Nice. It's funny the text totally said a group of minotaurs, but I'm not sure one really counts as a group. See, Durton. You're right. Yeah, we didn't see a portrait for that, did we? What are you doing? Durton, minotaurs aren't people. Oh, right. You know what? You just take a break there, Harton, because you deserve it. Interesting. Ah, 1 hit point. Oh, well, that's interesting. Oops. Huh. Nice. All right. Okay, so all right, that's what it feels like to win a fight. That's a good deal. No money. Let me cast one of these multitudinous Cure Light Wounds on myself. He's got 26 when he's full. Ah. And of course he rolled 1. He rolled 4. Okay, so he's down by 2. That's okay. Oh my goodness. Can I? Okay. Gotta remember how to get back. Oop, what is this? A screaming horde of kobolds attacks the party. So that was one of the missions, right? Keep the kobolds from joining the evil guys. And I am pretty well loaded out for, to fight a mob of humanoids. So they kind of picked a bad day to attack me, I would say. Let me scan how many are here. That's an insufficiently large mob of kobolds. I almost don't need any spells against these guys. Yeah, I'm just going to start shooting them as well, dude. Oh, they're way away there. Got it. Now for... The icons tricked me. The icons did not show bows on those guys. What? Oh. I have no idea what keys I pressed to make that happen. Oh shit! Have I turned it on auto or something? I never know how to turn that off. Wow, out of range. Holy smoke. Thank you for that. Thing is, I gotta spam it when they come back around, if I recall correctly. So close. So, boy, I really thought that once I got maced down that fight, I just assumed the fight was a lock at that point. But I lost multiple people carrying sleep spells, which was the problem with that. Sir, I see Durton's going in with flasks of oil is what it looks like. No, how about you? Yeah, right. Good point. The prayer is not a terrible spell, actually. I suppose one interesting thing that it just occurred to me with me thinking about sweep attacks all the last couple months, because the book rule is you get Yeah, the book rule is you get one attack per level, but I realize that this game is only giving you one attack per monster that you're adjacent to. It just occurred to me, which is somewhat different. Well, that's interesting, Avina. It hadn't occurred to me to cast. Are you sure that would work? Because it seems like anytime I cast a spell like that outside of combat, I get a message that complains about it. It says, this is only useful for combat. Do you want to ditch it? Yeah, you see what I'm saying though? Like if I move up, like Rollin right now, he's not gonna get 3 attacks against that one kobold. They only get 1 per target if I'm reading this right. Which is fine. You know, it's a reasonable ruling. It's not a terrible ruling. Not exactly what the book says, but... Really? Okay. Well, that's good to know. Thank you, Evander. You know, this actually feels like a good point for a sleep spell, frankly. Like right here-ish. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Well, that's interesting because I guess all the stuff that I attempted to use has all you know, other than cures, has complained about that. Whoa, jeez. Oh, it's overkill there. The best kill is overkill. Oh, because he was guarding. Where are my darts? In range of this guy's asleep? Probably not. Nope. Oh, nice. That's an interesting question, Laura Sudo. Because this was in the time frame where that was being rolled out. That's a good point. Oh, is it finally me now? Okay, so I'm going to return fire on those guys that are shooting at me, like you. Oh, and I get more. Ah, yeah, he's on. Can I? Nope. Exit, exit, move. Try to get closer. I suppose I could do the hit the sleeping guy trick here. Ah, Durton. Now, can I encamp in the wilderness, or does that get broken up? Is Dungeon Hack 2nd edition? I didn't know that. Somehow that escaped me. I guess those editions are so close that I guess I didn't notice the difference. Man, he's doing some good shooting. Cool. Okay, so if I can get Durton where the sleeping guys are. Okay, Durton, you can stop. Durton, stop. You know, I'm going to save the darts. Am I done? Was that it? Is that everybody? I think that's everything, right? Oh. Arrgh. So kobolds give a teeny tiny amount of experience. That's, you know what? I'll actually take the arrows and use those. This is gonna be garbage. No. All right, let me try. So for the first time, I'm going to try encamping in the wilderness. And I mean, clearly we're not tracking food or anything here. And I'm not, did anybody else even use anything? I think Nir Jarini used to sleep, right? That's it. Pretty sure that's it. Okay, and let me see. Dirt needs to go up by 2, and Rollin needs to go up by 1. So let's see if I can rest 2 days here. 2. So my expectation for the game would be that it would be randomly rolling, and I could probably get through a couple days. I've spotted a group of lizard men. Well, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice with the lizard men. I respect your river. I expect this whole swampy shithole that you live in. I have insult the lizard men. Of course you do. Ugh. Okay, now how many lizard men are here? And how far away are they? And where are they? Where the... the ding dong. There we are. Okay. Okay, so 6. That's not too bad. So 2 hit dice. I do think that charm, hold person stuff will work against lizard men, so I can use pretty much anything here. Is that... what is the range on that? 16. Is that within sleep range? Okay, so what is she now? She's 4th level, and this is the one that actually it doesn't work like the book says. It's actually 3 plus 4 per level, so 16. Yeah, that's actually in range. Despite what the manual says. I'm probably only gonna get... I'm only going to get 1d4 of them, I guess. 2 or 3, I'd be happy. 2. Man, Durden's aggressive. Very aggressive. You know, that's interesting. Are the only guys that are carrying short bows because they're magical, right? Is that the deal? Weird that it doesn't report the range at that point. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Thrytrine are... I'm pretty sure they are Monster Manual too. I think they showed up in an adventure first, someplace. I can't think of where. It's funny how many of those like influential monsters were like a throwaway single encounter in some adventure to begin with. Wow. I can't go anywhere right there. Crazy. That's a whole new thing. God, where are these guys? Durden. Good. You know, they might have been in what, the Lost Caverns of Sajkanth, because that adventure had like a mini monster manual. Like for some reason, it came with like an extra 16-page packet of new monsters that weren't even mostly used in the adventure. For some reason, it was like, it's time for a new monster manual, but we can't put it in a hardcover. I feel like it might have, yeah, I feel like it might have been there and then not actually used in the adventure at all. Good. Trying to get these guys to break morale. I guess the fight's over. Somehow, would it Durden hold person those guys? Is that what happened? Got it. Guess that's it. Eh? Well, I'm at least going to I'm going to save the game here. Is what I'm going to do. Let me explore a little bit more. So can I? So is camping in the wilderness like totally out, or did I just get unlucky? You're right about that, Laura Sudo. Again, particularly that Lost Caverns of Sajkanth insert. Like, I feel like that itself was half of the monster manual too, I think. I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna try to rest for 2 days again. Maybe I just got unlucky. Oh, well, that worked. Oh, great. Okay, great. That's dope. Explore a little bit more. Can I not? You see a small group of kobolds entering a small concealed cave. A larger, more noticeable cave lies just east of the small hidden cave. Well, that's interesting. Well, certainly if I have access to a small hidden cave, I take that. Do you want to leave? I'm going to say no. So I guess here's a dungeon in the wilderness, I guess. And not giving me a map. Pick the door. So should I bash it or use a knock on it? I mean, I feel like oh, really? Is there a metric crap ton of kobolds on the other side of that door? Really? Well, you know, actually, it's actually past time when I normally knock off. Actually, so maybe I do want to leave. Although it's not giving me that option right now. What the heck? Not the major tribe? Okay, well, see, now I'm curious. I'm going to bash it. I'm going to kick it in. Okay, so it's totally not giving me any map. Harton falls into a pool of water. Some items were lost recovering Harton. What? What items were lost? I don't know what items were lost. I got my hammer, plate mail, shield. It's not going to tell me what items were lost? Crazy. I assume they were lost off Harton. I'm assuming we didn't lose stuff from other people. You know, I should give this to somebody. Does Durden have the Find Traps spell? Yes, I do. So if this place is all trappy, I'm going to cast Find Traps. How about that? A kobold approaches waving a white flag. Okay. The kobold bows and says, "You are quite dangerous. We will pay for a truce." Agree, refuse, or kill it. So I'm wondering. So this can't possibly satisfy the commission, can it? Like this, they can't pay me and my mission's over. Also, I have to practice my stabbing. Oh, is that right, Disparel, for the stuff that I know? Lore Pseudo, I did not keep a separate inventory. Ugh. This game. I feel like I'm gonna refuse. Like maybe I can cut a better deal. Maybe cut a better deal and say like don't, and confirm you're not gonna join the evil horde mastermind. I'm gonna refuse. The kobold retreats, then strikes the wall. The roof collapses, and does everybody take 9 points of damage? Before you recover, kobolds arrive. Well, I mean, interesting. Did they surprise me? Is that what just happened? Wacky. It's a wacky trap. The whole party lost 20% of all that stuff? That's rough. 20% of all money. So I'm playing a little later than I normally do. I mean, I feel like I'm a little grouchy after the Temple of Bane fight. That's gonna haunt me. Jeez. Got it. You know, okay, so Harden's in the back. He's not great at ranged weapons. I'm going to take this opportunity to cast some cures, actually. And here is where we're going to engage in the sweep attacky. Wow. See, if Griffith had tagged Mace in that fight at the right time, that would have made a big difference. The one's only got 7 hit points. Turton, keep your powder dry. There we go. Good. Good. Okay. Okay, good to know. It's a powerful spell. Great. And they just broke morale there. Did he only move 1 space? Weird. Guess that's it for him. Turton, you had to throw oil at somebody who was asleep. That's just... It's just a bit much, man. Are these spaces, like, are they counting these spaces differently because it's in the wilderness? Because I feel like I'm not moving as much as I should. So here's Harton. And he's only got 2 spaces. So it seems like they're counting it 3 normal inches per space. And then diagonally is just 1 because he's got 6, but they're only giving me 2 movement. Interesting. Wacky. Yeah, give me 2. Yeah, isn't that weird? I mean, you know, of course, I feel like the principal weirdness is that they're applying the wilderness rules while I'm in the dungeon. So that's not working. Crazy. But Cadell's got 5. Why has he got 5? What's the math? What is the math on that to get 5? Okay, I completely do not understand how the move rates are being computed right now. Male one's getting 2, and the character sheet says 6. Like, is everybody being slowed down by 4? Everybody's being slowed down by -4 for some reason. Is that effect of the trap or the collapse or this whole place? That's what's happening. I don't have anybody in range. Oh. Okay. Very strange. Good one. Stalagmites. I like that you know the right one. Usually that when that comes up on the table, it's like it suddenly becomes a joke. But like, I don't know which one's on the floor. What are you doing? Fascinating. Yeah, if I don't have at least 9, so the guys that are 6, they can only really move 1 space. The kobolds also get +2 to hit. Interesting. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Okay, that makes sense, you guys. That makes sense. Is that right? I'm done with this, aren't I? And apparently I put him on auto. See, yeah, if they had right, I would have accepted that if they had mentioned it. Finally. Well, that's an interesting mechanic. That's junk. Dan calls junk. Okay, I'm going to explore a little bit more. I mean, I guess male one's way down, right, because of that collapse. Seven to 9, not good. 9 to 13. Okay, so she's down by 3 now. So Harden's down by 3, Millen's down by 3, Rollins down by 6, Cadell's down by 4. So I could cast on Rollin, who inevitably will get 1 hit point back. See, very predictable. Very predictable. Rollin always gets 1 hit point back. Every time. Now that time he got 3. That time he got 2. So thank you, game, for sticking it to me. Oh, you don't like 1? Now you got 2. Thank you. I'm going to explore a little bit more. Interesting place. Very tricky, trappy. This feels like a dead end. We're here. Kobolds seem to boil up from nowhere. Not the best. Not the best description. All right, so I might as well just start sweeping here. Ah. Ah. Every time I feel like every time Roland gets healed, he as it's happening, he criticizes the deity and gets punished for it. Man, Griffith sometimes he's the best. He just did like 25 points of damage totally or something. I should boil a kobold. I'm in that mood. Jeez. Kobold hit me for 8 hit points of damage? Good gravy. Jiminy Christmas. Crazy. All right, and they just broke morale. I'm doing this a little bit of chess here to maximize the sweep attacks. Yeah, I think I agree with that analysis there, Disparel. Jeez, I actually can't move diagonally. That's interesting. Durden, why you gotta use up all the ammo? Take that. Another one? Great. Boy, that movement is super weird effect. So it seems like it ought to be pretty easy for them to get away from me with the how little I'm moving. And, you know, I'm getting low on arrows on some of my guys, so gotta keep an eye out for that. Is that too far away? Wacky. There's a long corridor, man. Got it. Got it. Okay, so he got away. Probably he's going to get away. Yep. Oh, kobolds. You know, I'm going to take the bow, and I guess I'm going to take that armor. All right, so that's I think the stream for tonight. I'm going to knock off here. Oh, it's 1:30. So thanks for hanging out and assisting me. Wow, so close. I got. It's a classic. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy situation. I was so close in the Temple of Bane. So probably when I come back next time, I'll probably try to clean up this kobold area, which is interesting. You know, really, you know, tastefully designed in a lot of ways. And then maybe after that, I'll take another crack at. Boy, I really feel like I could have done that. So maybe I'll take a crack at that in the second half next time. So I hope you guys have a good week, and thank you so much for of you guys for the support, the moral support. That was awesome. So I hope you have a good week, and Paul will be back from his wandering, and we'll have another Sunday talk show Sunday. So hopefully you tune in for that, and I'll be back next Monday for more games from the Elder Times, and hopefully. Hopefully that'll be it. Third time's the charm, right? That's... I shot the sheriff, but then the SWAT team got me. That's great. That's great. Thanks so much, you guys. I'll see you next time. Take it easy.